My name is Shraddha Gupta and welcome to the SG Sports Hour channel. As the Golden State Warriors dropped Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals to the Dallas Mavericks by a score of 119 to 109. Now, I would like to welcome Bay Area Baller 18 to the Postgame show.
Hey, what's up, Shardall? Thanks for having me on. Man, tough loss tonight, huh?
Yeah, it was a tough loss. This was not what we expected, but we got to come back tomorrow at Chase Center in game 5 and take care of business and beat this Dallas Mavericks team.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I was hoping the Warriors were going to pull through tonight, close out the series, but unfortunately, there is going to be a Game 5, and it's going to be at home, so we got to close it out at home. We don't want to make another trip back to Texas. So let's close them out on Thursday and move on to this NBA Finals. But talking about tonight's performance, Shardall, I thought we sticked with the zone defense for too long. Steve Kerr went to the zone early and often in that first half. And the Mavericks were getting a lot of open looks, and they were hitting their threes tonight. I mean, that was the big difference maker. First 3 games of this series, didn't feel like the Mavericks shot it very well from distance. Tonight, I mean, they were shooting 40, 50% for the majority of the night from distance. Really took it to them from the three-point line.
So in this game, it was a little disappointing because we were hoping to come out and get the 4-0 sweep and get rid of this Mavericks team, but unfortunately we were not able to capitalize on that tonight, and unfortunately it didn't happen. So we just got the Warriors have to learn from their mistakes. They can't dwell on what they've already done, because when what's in the past is already in the past. You can't really go back in the past and relive what happened in the past. You just got to move on and learn from it, and just learn from all the mistakes that they made.
That's 100% right, Shardall. There's always something to learn from, an adjustment to make, whether it's offensively, defensively. I'm hoping that we go back to more man-to-man defense next game. Like, I don't mind the zone defense. Like, you can throw it in for a little while. It's a good change-up to take the other team's offense out of rhythm. But playing it for the majority of the game when we know – the Warriors, they play man most of the time. Like, they do mix in some zone occasionally here and there, but tonight it felt like they were playing 70, 80% zone defense. And the Mavericks, in turn, had their best shooting performance thus far.
So in Game 5, how excited as a Warriors fan would you be to get that Western Conference Finals trophy in Chase Center in front of all of the wonderful Warrior fans?
I mean, I'd be happy. Don't get me wrong, but you know what, Shardall? Nothing really gets me excited like an NBA championship. Western Conference Finals. Hey, that's great. Yeah, I'll be happy, but I got my eyes locked in on another NBA title. And you know what, Shardall? Here's what's funny is. Remember when we were struggling the last couple years? Klay Thompson was hurt, right, with his ACL, with his Achilles. Steph Curry missed a large chunk of the season. We were beat up. And a lot of the national media and just fans on Twitter, what I was seeing, they were saying the Warriors dynasty is over. The Warriors are done. And guess what, Shardall? We're still here. We're still fighting for a chance at an NBA title. And I want to prove all these doubters and all these haters wrong. I can't hear you, Shardall. I can't hear you.
So for the game, I was really hoping the Mavericks to get the sweep, because I was gonna shave off this beard that I've been growing for so many years.
If the Warriors swept, you were gonna shave off.
If the Warriors swept, I was gonna shave this whole beard off.
Dang, I know you've been growing that thing out for a year or two? See, how long?
Like 1 year, 3 months. 1 year and 3 months.
Yeah, that's an investment in time and you know, uh, so yeah, I feel you. That would have been a big deal, but you don't have to do it. Now, what if the Warriors somehow sweep in the finals? Is that bet still on?
I mean, I mean,
Or
uh, I mean, in the Western Conference Finals, my goal is to if we win the finals, shave this beard off that I've been growing, and have a cold one, a cold glass of beer.
ooh, hey, a celebratory beer, nothing wrong with that. Let's see. I was taking some notes. Some other. So in the second quarter, the Mavericks went on a 19-2 run. That was a big difference maker because the Warriors were still in the game up until that 19-2 run, and from that point on, the Warriors were pretty much out of it. They did try to make a late comeback in the fourth quarter. They cut the lead down to 8, and it started to get my hopes up. I thought, could we make a run? 3 minutes left, down 8. But the Mavericks obviously sealed the deal. Um, Rather disappointing performance. It felt like the Mavericks wanted this game more from the jump. I thought the rotation was too long. We played, I mean, Damian Lee. Damian Lee's a good player, or not a good player. He's a solid player to have during the regular season. But when it comes playoff time, I don't know if he's a playoff caliber player. And I know we got some injuries, right? Otto Porter's out, Gary Payton's out, so we have to dip deeper into that bench. But I wasn't thrilled with the Lee minutes.
When any team wins the finals, it always feels great to sing "We Are the Champions" in the arena. Just have everybody belt the song out. It's a really happy moment, Like that's a moment every Warriors fan wants to dream of.
Yeah, that's a good time.
It was so exciting because I went to the Warriors parade last year, and Steve Kerr was standing right next to me, and he signed my
That's what's
jersey.
up.
Head coach Steve Kerr
No
signed my
kidding.
Warriors jersey. Yeah, Steve. I saw Steve Kerr right in front of me, and I gave my jersey to him, and he signed it.
That's a great story. Let me tell you, the only similar story that I can share is that I was at a Warriors game and I saw Donald Foyle, who was a former Warriors center, not quite as cool as Steve Kerr, but I saw it was actually this hat. You know what? And it's faded over the years, but it's signed right here. It's signed right there where my finger is, but I don't think you could see it. It started to fade over the years because I wear this hat a lot. I'm a big Warriors fan.
So what are some tips if the Warriors want to go into chase down and win in Game Five? What are some key pointers that you would give to this Warriors team?
Yeah, one, we got to make it. We can't leave these shooters wide open. I mean, Dorian Finney-Smith, Reggie Bullock, they were getting a bunch of open threes. We're talking wide open. Like, can we get a hand up? It's one of those things. Pick your poison, right? When you're playing the Mavs, it's like, do you want to try to contain Luka Doncic and make everyone else beat you? That's kind of what it felt like the Warriors were trying to do tonight because everyone was getting open looks. Or do you take everyone else away, you stop the rest of the team, and you kind of let Luka do his thing and drop his 40 points?
So I was working out at the gym today. I was watching the
Yeah.
game on the TV screen because they showed the game on all the games, all the Warriors
Oh, nice.
games.
Nice.
When the Mavericks started putting pouring points on the Warriors, I just lost it. I lost it. I was swearing, I was cursing, I was just having a terrible, awful time as a Warriors fan.
Yeah, the only thing that was keeping me in perspective and humbled is we're up 3-0 in the series, right? So now it's 3-1. So the Warriors we're still in a good spot, Shardall. So I wasn't quite in panic mode. It really what it looked like is the Mavericks really wanted this game. They didn't want to get swept in front of their home fans, because they have pride too. They don't want to just get blown out lose a fourth time in a row to the Warriors. So they fought hard, and it kind of felt like the Warriors, like, yeah, they wanted to win, but the Mavericks really wanted to win.
I mean, sometimes when you watch an NBA game in the playoffs, sometimes the refs can be stupid, man. Like the calls the refs make can be like absolutely preposterous and absolutely like ludicrous and like what are the refs doing? Like why are you making this call? Like you know like you can just like it looks like the refs wanted to give this game to the Mavericks. Like they were basically giving this game to the Dallas Mavericks.
I'm a disagree a little bit there. So yeah, some calls didn't go our way. Being a ref is hard, but really the Mavericks, they outplayed us tonight. For one game, the Mavericks were the better team tonight. They're not the better team overall. The Warriors are the superior, more talented, better coached team, but the Mavs got some good players, and today they were knocking down a bunch of shots. So tonight they were the better team, but overall, we're gonna win this series and move on to the finals.
So I have to get your opinion. How would you rate that Andrew Wiggins dunk over Luka Doncic? How would you rate that out of a 1 or a 10?
Oh my God, that's a hundred. The Andrew Wiggins dunk, that was crazy. The way he just swooped in and glided, and he took off from so far away, then he just slammed it on him. Oh, that was so sick. I mean, that's up there with the Baron Davis dunk on Andre Kirilenko. I mean, those are my two favorite Warriors dunks ever. And apologies to Jason Richardson, because Jason Richardson was a hell of a dunker. Won 2 dunk contests as a Golden State Warrior. Had some tremendous in-game dunks, but in terms of just dunking on dudes, that Wiggins dunk and then the Baron Davis dunk, those are at the top.
So that dunk, would you compare that to when Baron Davis dunked over Kirilenko against the Utah Jazz in the Western Conference Finals?
Yeah, I would. I would. I think the two are comparable.
Um. So what are some of your favorite moments from Warriors history?
I mean, I gotta go to the titles immediately, because growing up, Chardall, at first, let's see, we won the title in 2015, and I was born in '90, so that's 25 years, and we were good, we were solid like the year before with Mark Jackson, but it's like the first 23 years of my life, Chardall, we were mediocre. We weren't very good. We weren't mediocre. We were bad. We were bad. We were perennially picking in the top 10. We hadn't won an NBA championship until 2015. So that championship, 2015, that's at the top of my Warriors moments, followed by, I mean, obviously the other title wins. And I'll give you one more. And it was the day, I want to say it was the 4th of July. 4th of July, I woke up bright and early. Uh, and you know what happened? Kevin Durant decided he was going to become a Golden State Warrior. And that day was because Kevin Durant, even before he was a Warrior, he was always one of my favorite players. I'm actually wearing his jersey right now, KD. Even though he's gone, I still got love for KD because he was one of my favorite players before he was a Warrior. So, of course, when he came to us, he was one of my favorite players. Now he's gone. I was disappointed when he left us and decided, hey, I want to go to Brooklyn and do my own thing. That did hurt. But I'm still rocking him. KD's still my guy. Hey, but KD, you're missing out. This is where you could have been. You could be in the Western Conference Finals if you wanted to stay a Warrior. Steph Curry tried to call you up and say, KD, hey, bro, we don't want you to leave, man. I'll share the spotlight. I'm humble. I'm Steph Curry. All right, but KD, I mean, I don't know exactly why KD left the Warriors, Chardall. My speculation is that he knows the Bay Area, this is Steph Curry's city. Like, he would never quite get on Steph Curry's level. Like, as good as he is, and you can argue Kevin Durant's a better player than Steph Curry, in the Bay Area, Steph's our guy. So he was never getting on that level.
So I'll give my top 5 Warriors of all time, and then you can go after me. So my top 5 are Chris Mullins, Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond, Nate Thurmond, Will Chamberlain.
Ooh. So give me that one more time.
I said Chris Mullins,
Uh-huh.
Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond, Nate Thurmond, Wilt Chamberlain.
You're going with the old school ballers. You got the old school cats. Okay, you got the old era. I'm gonna give you my new era top 5. Okay? So you got the old school. I'll do the new school. Okay? Number 1, I got to go Steph Curry, right? Number 2, I'm gonna go Klay Thompson. Number 3, I'm gonna go Draymond Green. Draymond's been here the whole time. I'm gonna go Draymond. Draymond's a guy where if he wasn't a Warrior, I'd probably hate him, but he's on my squad, so I love him. So I got Draymond 3, 4. This is tough. Um, it's like who's it gonna? Is it gonna be KD at 4? Yeah, I'm gonna go KD 4. I'm gonna go Kevin Durant because, like I told you, he was one of my favorite players even before he was a Warrior. He helped us get 2 titles. He was the Finals MVP twice. So I'm going KD 4. The 5th one. Did you have Rick Barry in your top 5?
No, I didn't have Rick Barry.
Okay, I'm gonna go Rick Barry then. I'm gonna have one old school player because I really like Rick Barry. He was my dad's favorite player. He got the Warriors a title in, I want to say it was 1975. Rick Barry helped the Warriors get a championship. So that'll round out my top 5.
Who do you think has been the most impactful player in this Warriors and Mavericks series?
I'm gonna say. It's. Can I give you 2? I got 2 guys. I can't make up my mind.
Yeah, you can give two. I'm totally fine if you give me two.
Okay, I got 2 because it's like it's tough for me to pick one because obviously Steph Curry's been playing really well. He's been balling out. But how about Andrew Wiggins, man? Andrew Wiggins, this guy was given up on in Minnesota. Minnesota was writing him off. They thought he was. I'm not going to say that they were calling him a bust, but he wasn't worth the first round pick. That was his label. And the fact that the Warriors brought him in and he's really revived his career and he's helped this team at the biggest stage there is. He's been playing really well. So I'm going Steph Curry and Andrew Wiggins.
So what are your thoughts of Jordan Poole joining the pool party with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green?
Yeah, well, yeah. Jordan Poole, he's really showed he can score the ball. This guy can put the ball in the hoop. He can shoot it from long distance. He's a really good free throw shooter. He's really quick. But the one thing today, Chardal, I was actually getting frustrated with Jordan Poole. I didn't like his shot selection. And what that means is I thought he was taking difficult shots. You know, when you're playing basketball, you want to pass the ball so you can get a nice open shot because it's easier to make. I thought Jordan Poole was taking really difficult shots tonight. So I didn't think he had his best performance. And defensively, Chardal, I don't think Jordan Poole, he's got a ways to go defensively. He's going to get better. He's still young. And the offense has taken a huge step this year. Offensively, he's gotten a lot better. But I'm looking for, maybe in this offseason, one thing I want Jordan Poole to work on is his defense.
So in this game, the Dallas Mavericks are the Warriors had a 3-0 lead. So as a Warriors fan, do you think that it will be pretty surprising if the Mavericks are able to come away from a 3-0 deficit? Because no team in the NBA Finals has ever been down 3-0 and then they made a comeback and ended up winning the whole series.
I would be shocked. I don't think it's going to happen. I hope it doesn't happen as a Warriors fan. But we got to take care of business when we're playing at home on Thursday because you don't want to have to make another plane trip back out to Dallas when, so this would be called a gentleman's sweep. If the Warriors pull it out on Thursday, the NBA term that they call that. It's not a real sweep. Obviously, that's when you win four straight, but it's called a gentleman's sweep. I don't know exactly why, but you're gonna win it. You would win it at home. I think that's part of the reason. So let's do that. Let's gentleman's sweep the Mavericks.
This game was really competitive. Uh, both teams are super competitive, man. The Mavericks are super competitive. They can bring the fire. The Warriors got the fire. So
Hey,
it's just
Shardal. My bad. Hey, Shardal. Can
what?
I can I can I switch the subject to a Niners topic real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
There was a major beef that went down today between Grant Cohn, who we call into Cohn phone. We're fans of Grant, and defensive lineman on the 49ers, Javon Kinlaw. They had a big beef today, Shardal. I wonder if I can pull it up. Would you want to see it?
Yeah, I would like to see it.
Okay, let me see. There's some bad words though. So is that okay?
Yeah, we're adults here, man. We could handle a couple of bad words here and there.
Okay. Let me see. I might be able to pull it up here. I think you got to go to the format where you can. It shows the share screen. You know how you can change the sizes of our pictures? There's one that like makes us small, and then it's one of those buttons because I think I'm trying to share it. I can't hear you though, Shardal.
Uh, do you want me to add it to the stream?
No, I think you just got to change it. You know how you can change the sizes of me and you, like you just were a second ago. You can make us big and small. Yeah, keep
Yeah.
going along that. It's not one of those buttons, but keep on going. And I think I'm already sharing it. So if you just click the right one, it'll show you what I'm trying to show you.
Oh, so do you want me to just click add to stream right here?
Um, no, I want you to click a different window. I mean, let's see, because there's a row of screens, right? Sorry, I don't mean to make it difficult.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, you know what? I can probably play the audio. It's not the
Yeah,
video, but do you want to hear the audio? I think I could play
I
it.
can I can hear the audio.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not gonna work. It's not
Okay.
gonna work because it's going to my earphones, so you can't hear it.
Oh, it's totally fine.
But yeah, no, Javon Kinlaw was yelling at Grant. Yeah, I guess Grant. He's. I don't want to speak for Grant, but I think he was wondering because Javon Kinlaw has had a lot of knee issues. He's missed a lot of football games, and you know, anyway, Javon Kinlaw didn't like something Grant said and called him out on his stream, on his live stream tonight. It was crazy.
So I like Trey Lance, but do you agree that all the comments people are saying towards him are kind of like are demeaning? Because Trey Lance is a superstar, and he's gonna do really great next year. Like he's gonna have Levi Stadium rocking in that home opener get on September 18th against the Seattle Seahawks. Man, that guy's gonna have that place rocking.
You got that right. You got that right.
So what do you think the score is gonna be on the home opener at Levi's?
Woo! I mean, that's quite a ways away, but I'll go. Let's say 27-17. How's that sound?
And how many yards do you think Trey Lance is gonna throw for?
I think first start. We're a run based offense. I'm gonna say probably like 220. I'm gonna say 220 passing yards, and then he's gonna have 50 yards on the ground and a touchdown, and he's also gonna have a passing touchdown. So I'm gonna say, yeah, one rushing touchdown, one passing, 220 in the air, and another 50 on the ground.
Uh, so what are your thoughts on Joey Bart? And do you think he's gonna fill in the shoes of Buster Posey and maybe even be the second greatest catcher behind Posey?
We're a long ways away. Joey Bart. Actually, I got the Giants game on right now. They just tied it up. It's 11-11 in the eighth inning. There are a lot of runs being scored tonight. But Joey Bart, he's been off to a slow start.
So what were your thoughts on the Giants trading Mauricio Dubon to the Astros for catcher Michael Papierski?
Say that again. Oh, Dubon.
What were your thoughts
Dubon to the Astros? Dubon to the Astros for the catcher. You know what? To be honest, I wasn't a big Mauricio Dubon guy. I didn't think he was that good. I'm sorry. I didn't think he was that good. Like, he's not a bad player, but I just don't think he's great.
I mean, as a Giants fan, I really like the way Mauricio Dubon played on the Giants. He had a really nice presence on the team. And then he was this kid who was born from Honduras, and was had some really great parents that fostered this guy into a young man. So he's a really electric player, and he can light it up on at Oracle Park, hit a lot of home runs, get a lot of base hits. So I mean, I'm really sad that that he's gone from our team, because I wish he would have stayed a little bit longer. But I mean, I wish him the best on the Astros, man. Whichever team he goes to, if he feels comfortable and he feels respected on his new team, then I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, Chardal, what do you say we wrap this one up and then I send you a link? I want to get you on my channel for 5 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, but
okay.
But it was really great having you hop onto my channel and do these post game shows together. I love how you have some different takes on the Warriors. I have some different takes on the Warriors. So it's really great how we agree so much on different things. And I just wanted to say subscribe to my channel, SG Sports Talk channel. Give me a like and subscribe. Click on Barry Baller 18's YouTube channel. Give him a like and subscribe as well. We want both of our channels to grow and flourish. I'm trying to get a lot of subscribers so I can get my channel monetized. So I can start sending super chats to people like that. People can send in super chats to me. I hope Barry Baller 18 also wants to have his channel flourish as well. Have his channel monetized as well, so he can get that life as well. We're trying to get our channels out there. So give both of our channels a like and subscribe, and I really like having you on here, and hopefully we can do an NBA Finals post game show. But we still have to wait on between the Heat and the Celtics series. It's currently tied 2-2 right now, so we need to wait who comes out of that Celtics and Heat series before we know who the Warriors are gonna play in the finals. But we know that we're gonna play either the Miami Heat or the Celtics. So that for sure is already known that we're gonna play one of those teams in the finals.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. But we got to get there first, right? I don't want to think too far ahead. Yeah, we're up 3-1, and we're sitting in a good spot. But let's wrap it up here on Thursday when we play at the Chase Center. And let's close it out. Let's get to these NBA Finals.
I was hoping that if the Warriors win the finals, I was hoping that you and I can go to the parade together, because that would be pretty fun. I have never gone to a Warriors parade with you.
That would be pretty fun. Yeah.
Do you want to go? And then, are you down? Are you down to go to a Warriors parade with me?
I got to check the schedule first. I don't want to commit, but I definitely want to be there. I feel you. Yeah, we'll see. You know, I got to
Yeah.
make sure I can get off of work because some of these parades happen on the weekdays. Because I know I've been to a Giants parade, and it was like I might have called in sick that year. Don't tell my boss.
What would be so cool for the Warriors? It would be so cool if they have a parade in Disneyland. Maybe I should ask the general manager Bob Myers if we can have the Warriors parade happen in Disneyland instead of Chase Center, instead of in downtown San Francisco.
I feel where you're coming from, but there's something about the nostalgia of having the parade in your city. So it's like it's easier because like if it was down in Disneyland, I mean that's like what a 6 hour drive or you got to get on a plane to go down there. So it's more convenient that it happens in the Bay, but I feel where you're coming from because that would be sick.
To have the
And I would
Warriors
be
have a
there. I would
parade.
have like all the lights. You know how if it's like a night parade in Disneyland, how you got to have all like the light necklaces and like just everything all lit up. That'd be me.
But I just want to say that you're such a great friend of mine, and I love having you on my show every time. You have so much energy, man. Like you bring the energy to my show, and then I just like that. Sometimes it's really fun, but I hope you have a great night, and let's plan to do a finals post game show if the Warriors end up making it all the way to the championship.
Let's do it. But hey, Chardal, right after this is over, I want to do a reaction video with you. It's only going to take 5 minutes.
Okay,
So right
I'll
after
see you
this is
there.
over, I'm gonna message you the link, and then we're gonna record a video because I got to get your reaction on this stuff.
But I was saying that was this the best call?
Oh yeah, this was the best one we did yet. This was a sick post game show. Even though the Warriors lost, and it was like, you know what I mean, we could have been kind of down and sad, but it wasn't even like that. We're optimistic. Yeah, we lost tonight, but we're still sitting in a good spot, up 3-1, in position to close this out.
I really want us to close this out because I know that Steph Curry is not afraid of Luca.
No, no, we ain't scared of
He's not.
Luca. Kidding me?
He's not afraid of Luca.
No, no, we ain't scared of nobody, Chardal.
Cause
But
to
hey,
me, to me,
thanks for having me on. And
to me, like
I'm gonna
what?
send you a link in a minute, okay?
To me, when you compare Steph Curry, you could compare Steph Curry to a nice rack of lamb, with some collard greens, and compare Luka Doncic to a stinky piece of cheese.
Oh man, okay, okay. Now you're getting a little crazy. Now you're getting a little crazy. I mean,
No, but
Luca.
I. No, but I gotta bring the jokes on my streams as well. I gotta bring the
I
comedy
know
as
you're just
well.
teasing him. I know you're just teasing him. That was good. That was good. But Luca, I mean, he's a good player. Let's see. Is he tagging up? Are they tagging up? Shoot. Mets just took the lead in the top of the ninth. But Chardal, look out for my link, okay? I'm gonna send it
Okay,
to you. Thanks for having me
I'll look.
on. Make sure you subscribe to Chardal's channel.
Thanks for hopping on, Barry Baller.